Welcome back, fillies and gentle colts, to A Brony Plays Minecraft. Here we are, staring at the remains of our lovely wall, which we had to cannibalize for some parts over here, but that's no big deal. We were just going to put some windows in anyways, right? Let's go get a little bit more sand than what we have there. Let's go get some sand. Our goals today are, well, for starters, to get sand, and we have a lovely desert here, waiting to be pillaged and plundered and etc., I suppose. I usually like to preserve the natural beauty of the world. So, there we go. I kind of wander out a little ways. Actually, I really like having a desert around most of my worlds. I don't usually have a desert in, so this is kind of cool. It's a nifty area. Anyways, beyond sand for glass, which we'll set this in and start cooking this pretty quickly. Beyond that, we've got to go visit some of those ages. We have to keep mining. Remember, we need to make some iron tools, iron armor, etc. We should put some houses in the ages that we have. That's one of those goals. Houses in ages. Yep. That's absolutely one of the goals. I need to let those reeds grow. Ooh, do reeds grow with bone meal? Good question. Oh no, the iron. I'll have to let that finish. Might need some more charcoal too. A bit of reeds there. Oh, that's not sand, that's sandstone. Well, silly me. I'll just go ahead and put that down, shall I? Let's go collect, well, I don't know. I want to go collect more wood, but this is going to be done pretty soon. So, instead, why don't we just knock out some walls? We have to put some windows in. We can take the time to knock out some walls. There we go. Very nice. And put a window here. There's going to be a writing room. We'll even take down the... There we go. Oops. Well, you know, torches. Not sure what I was doing there. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Still need to put some torches up, so 1, 2. And lastly, we'll need some windows along here, of course. These can be nice and tall. Like columns. We're rich, after all. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Torches. Right there. Might put in a skylight, except that we need another floor. Alrighty. Well, we can cook the sand. That should be not quite enough charcoal. Oh wait, yes, it will, because that's 6, 5, okay. Moving on. Iron. Iron. We're out of picks, so let's make us an upgrade. And a lot to do with this iron. You know what? We're gonna need some. We probably want to flint steel at some point, but we're also gonna need shears at some point. Shears, by the way, are one of those things that we can't make diamonds either, so no big deal. Alright, so with that taken care of, let's stop running around and do something about the food. I may have to start a farm if I'm... Well, that worked out. I may have to start a farm. Until then, do we have anything? No. Alright, fine. We'll get that going. I'll need a bucket, and I'm out of mushroom stew. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright. Just cook up some chicken there. There, that's enough to turn into some panes. I always like panes better, they give you a little better. The panes give you more, you know, bang for your buck. You get 16 instead of 6, which is obvious. Of course they do that. They used to be droppable, so or something like that. Anyway, it used to be that when you used one, it would drop and you could pick it up again, but that's not the case now, is it? Alright, there we go. Some cooked chicken. And eat. We'll install Windows. Not Linux. Ah, see what I did there? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 there, and 1 here. Kind of an odd place for a window. Ah, I'm out. Okay, no big deal. Farming. Proper farming means that we need a bucket, right? But no one said this had to be proper farming. That's not really one of the goals. Besides, I'm not an earth pony. What would I know about farming? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I suppose I should probably like put fences up or something around it so that nothing wanders over it. We'll get there in a little while. First I'm going to come over here and cut down a few more trees. Deforestation. It's an important issue in Equestria, or Minecraftia, or Minequestria. I'm not sure what you call this place. I think it's not too big. I usually like branched trees, so, but cutting them down is a pain. And I usually like them, so I don't usually cut them down. Anyways, I'm rambling again. So let's turn that rambling into something productive, shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. There we go. Lots of wood. Wood is good. So, what do we think of Mystcraft so far? We had pony rambling last time. What do we think of Mystcraft so far? Well, it's misty and crafty. Need more glass. It doesn't affect daily life in Minecraft that much. It's what it is. Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, I probably have to make it out of sticks, don't I? Or I don't make it out of that at all. Who cares? Just there. I do need more sticks. So Mystcraft doesn't really affect your everyday playing of the game. I could build this entire house without once having to go to Age 51 or Tartarus or any of those places. But, you know, I figured that'd be a bit more fun, right? A bit more fun. Oh well. Let's see, what's next? Squids. I already have the ink that I need, though. You know what we need? We need a bed. We need wool. That, Jungle Age 51 isn't going to give us that. But we should still explore it. Oh, I got those. How about we come explore? We'll just take a look at the villagers, shall we? No? Well, wait a moment, what's this? An overhang, that looks dangerous. Danger is my middle name, says someone whose middle name is not Danger. That's someone being me. It's kind of weird. Sandy overhangs. Actually, no, we will let that sit, and while we're waiting for the glass to cook, we can just go explore Age 51. And there's a couple of things I want to do there anyways, but I'll need to make some books first. So I should go grab reeds, sugar canes. I keep hearing zombies around. I'm gonna have to do something about that. It's just annoying, right? Okay, so let's go explore Age 51. I'll show you what I have in mind as soon as we get our books ready. Let's see, here we go. Those and some books. I made 3 books. I'm not going to make any descriptive books this time. These are all going to be linking books. So off we go to Age 51. Here we are. in the age with wood and tools and a pony. Now, why on earth would we want to come here? Well, there are resources around, for starters. We can clear out all of this nonsense. Cut down some wood. Well, cut down some trees to get the wood. Can't use books like that. There we go. We'll cut our way down. We're just going to gather some resources first. And Mystcraft has the interesting thing there that, you know, if you want to just go gather resources, all you have to do is find an age that they appear in. You don't have to go searching around all over the world for them. Of course, finding an age with resources could be the same thing as searching around all over the world. So, who knows, it might not save any time. It might not be any more, but it's an idea. In other news, can you imagine if, I don't have a flint steel, but if I did, how bad would this turn out? Well, the answer is not that badly at all. The new fire system is very safe. None of those accidental disasters that plagued the original fire system. Your entire world doesn't burn down if you happen to light one tree on fire anymore, so that's good. But just think about the places this would be if that was not true. That'd be a problem. Oh, I'm walking on something. A leaf. Not good things to be walking on. Leaf decay and all. No, I don't really want leaves for any particular reason. I think they're kind of... Well, I guess they're not a useless rock. But I don't really like them. I don't use them very much. But then again, I'm also not a builder pony. I am an explorer pony, a science pony, etc. Not a builder pony. Maybe I can use these for skylights. I could even build my house here out of them. There we go. And then I could use all the wood that I gathered for other things. And other things as well! I'll bet most of this isn't gonna decay. Just because, there's so many other trees around. Alright, that should be good. Let's, finish chopping. Oh, missed one. Okay, so we want to build a house here. This is a pretty nice place. It should be fairly safe to build a house in. And if we build a house here, well, it's one step closer to achieving all of those goals we set, where we need houses in 5 of the ages. That's a good thing. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing. All these regular saplings, though. Maybe we should be getting some jungle wood, import back to our world. Speaking of importing things back to our world. This is going to be a little tricky. We have to find our spawn point. More importantly, we have to find where our link book was. La da da. Ah. Perfect. That was close! Okay, so, in case you were wondering about my ability to play this mod, haha, almost panicked there. If we lost this, we'd be done for. You might. It's rather dark here. If we lost this, we'd be done for. Without that linking book, we are completely screwed. There's no way to get back unless this world has a star fissure in it. And it might have a star fissure, who knows? I haven't seen one yet. Go fig, right? Well, let's just start by building a house around this linking book. If nothing else, we'll know exactly where it is. And because we want to make it a nice house we can see from forever, so that we don't get lost again, like we almost did there. No. Okay, no, right? We totally got lost. I was lost, and it was only I don't know, luck that I was able to find a lost here. There we go. Brightening up considerably. We have enough space now to build us a nice house. But the rule from before stands that we want this to be made of consistent building materials. So, with that said, let's go ahead and make whatever our consistent building materials are going to be. Looks like actually we don't have that much junglewood on us at the moment. We apparently cut down the wrong tree. Ah, silly. Silly. Oh well. This house doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be big enough. So let's just use what we've got at hand, right? We'll make it a nice sized house. There's no reason to... Oh well. Get it in a moment. There's no reason to not live in a nice sized house if you can afford it, right? There we go. It's kind of secluded. But then again, we're living in a magical age where trees are growing everywhere and there's hardly any sign of any other creatures, etc. Pretty secluded, if you ask me. So this is what Mystcraft does mostly. It allows you to go places. It allows you to get exotic things that you may or may not be able to have gotten originally. Right off the bat, probably the best thing I think it's good for is if you get stuck on like an ocean world. Yeah, I mean it's not the end of the world to be on an ocean, but if you were in an ocean world, and if you had the resources available to make books, which is to say you need reeds mostly, although having wood is really important. Yeah, having wood's important. If you had the resources available to make books, then you could just easily leave your ocean world behind and go live somewhere else if you wanted to. I mean, yeah, there are ways to do that in regular Minecraft. You could go to the Nether, you could just swim for forever, but this allows you a different sort of adventure. Alright, that's 4 high, so let's do the ceiling here. Remember, that was interesting. I'm not sure what that was. A cow? You know what? We should have brought some fish. Then we could have had a cat, I suppose. Wasn't really on my priority list. Is that a glitching skeleton? Oh. And what am I? I'm on the vines. Okay, well I don't know what's going on over there. Let's just finish our house. Hold on, we're gonna have to light it up, or else our house is quickly going to be infested. There we go. Oi! What's going on over there? Ha! The torch. Take that, whatever you are. Glitchy creature. It's probably missing no. Remember that? Missing no? Oh well. Well, this video hasn't been terribly exciting. Rambling and building a house. But that's what Minecraft is, building houses. Rambling. We're a little closer to achieving those goals. And there we go. Okay. So we don't need to put any torches out here. This place, I'll betcha, has eternal day. Let's put that down and make us a door. Still don't want things wandering in and out as they please. Eternal day or not. I hear a chicken, that's good. Alright, so some things here. I want to make some linking books. We'll make them right here so that we know where they take us, right? So 1, 2. Notice they link to age 51. Perfect. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, do we have stone? We have some stone. Let's make a furnace while we're here. That's part of having a small house. It needs to have, you know, 1 room, 4 blocks high. Check. Both of those. Should have a crafting table, furnace, and chest, and linking book. You know what? Let's finish up our small house before we head back. And that can wrap up the video. I forgot to set a timer on this one, so it might be a little shorter than usual. Or it might be a little longer, I don't remember. There we go. Maximally inefficient! And now we can make a sign that declares this house complete. And then we can go kill that chicken. Small house complete! We are one step closer towards our goal. Let's run away from the chicken instead of killing it. And now we never return. Well, it seems that time doesn't pass that fast here. All the glass is still the same. Let's go ahead and make some paints, and then I'll have to show off what I wanted to do with these books. It has to do with writing, and naming and stuff. And it also has to do with the behavior of linking books versus descriptive books. Let's get these windows up. We don't need to leave a project unfinished. That's silly. Also notice it's still day, but not by much. Never mind, it's just newly day again. Okay. There we go. Well, we're enclosed. Let's go take a look at this writing desk. How's that? Anyways, writing desk. So remember before we put the descriptive book in here, we could see those symbols and change the name there? Well, notice our linking book doesn't give us those symbols. It gives us a name, age 51, so we could change that. We could say, instead of age 51, we could say, oh, I don't know, Everfree. And that linking book is now named Everfree. That one's still named age 51. It still goes to the same place, but notice the symbols don't appear. So you can change the name of the book, but it's not going to tell you anything about those symbols, about what that properties of that age are. Now that we have a linking book, we could, take this guy down and replace him. Should we use an axe? You can use an axe, you can use a pig, whatever. The axe is the fast one. There we go. And we get our descriptive book back. That's good. If you don't get the descriptive book back, you can't see the symbols, you can't change anything, you can't rename it. So now we can rename that to Everfree. And now we can see the symbols. So, Everfree has a normal biome distribution, which sounds strange because we saw was a jungle, but we didn't go exploring that much. It is a jungle. Normal biome distribution, jungle. Interesting. There's a desert there, and ice mountains. Despite that, this still is normal biome distribution. That might refer to the placement of biomes. One biome being next to another, which means that jungle could be really big, might be really small, who knows. We'll have to explore that, now that we know there's other things in there, including desert and ice mountains. It has standard lighting, which probably just refers to the fact that torches and lights work the same as usual. It has eternal day, which is what we suspected, so it'll never get dark there. That doesn't mean that monsters can't spawn, it just means that it's not going to get dark. Well, outside. It got dark inside the house pretty easily. It's flat, so we have a super flat world. Well, or at least a flat world. It may not be super flat. And the jungle part actually gives it a fair bit of terrain. And normal sunset colors. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so there we go. We've got Everfree, and that's the description of Everfree. Let's go ahead and put our link book stand back down. Let's put it over here this time. And we'll set Everfree on top of it. There we go. And since that one was named that, we'll go ahead and change this to Everfree. So the Everfree house is complete. Again, that linking book doesn't tell us the symbols, so keep that in mind. What's interesting here, though, is that you could then take these linking books. Let's make another stand. This is kind of why I did this. I want to show this off. We can make another stand. We can take this link book stand and let's go to Tartarus. Here we are in this celestial forsaken place. So there's the overworld, but let's say we're stuck here for some reason. I'm guessing the stars show up because of chunk loading. So let's say we're stuck here for some reason. Well, maybe we don't want to go back home. Maybe we don't want to go back to the overworld. We can instead go back to Everfree, straight from here. Ta-da! And from here we can go to the overworld. Ta-da! And maybe I should have made the linking books over here. That would have been more intelligent. Let's go back to Tartarus. We'll go ahead and make a linking book here. Look at that, age 50. Well, we have to change the name to Tartarus. But the idea is that I could go to Everfree and place it down. I don't have a writing desk here. But I could come here, make a stand. Oopsies, that's not what I wanted at all. But I guess it's nice that I have them. So now I can make a stand, and over here we can place age 50. Now it says age 50 because I haven't renamed it. So if you were really sneaky, you could just go about, make a whole bunch of different names and fool people, I guess. Then they could all go to the same place. Heck, there are a lot of traps you could make. Think about it. He comes along and he goes, "Oh look, Diamond World, I'll click that." And they click it, and poof, lava. Or they come over here and they go, "Yes, the overworld." And you click on the overworld, and poof, not the overworld. Speaking of which, you can change that name too, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think I'm mistaken. Sounds a little arrogant, but I don't think I'm mistaken. At any rate, that's a good place to stop for now. We have Windows. We have explored Everfree. Well, okay, we haven't really explored Everfree. We named Everfree. We have a house there. We still don't have a house in Tartarus, partly because it doesn't have any convenient materials, so we'll have to import some. Maybe some of the jungle wood from Everfree. I might move this because the words are titled. Anyways, we also have windows. We still don't have a second floor, but at least it's a consistent building material. We have lots of wood left over. We picked up some saplings, so we could go outside right out here and plant some saplings if we wanted to. Here, we'll just put some down. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that about wraps it up for this episode. Next time we're gonna take a look at a next time we could either take a look at a new age or we could just explore Everfree some more. But either way, we want to make sure that we get a house in Tartarus, a house here. We'll have to do something with this iron. Start making iron armor and see what iron armor looks on ponies. So, until then, keep on trotting.